Actually, you mentioned earlier, no, Matteo, that you mentioned Sarah. How's married life? How are you adjusting to it so far?
Great, Sir Paul. It's amazing. I recommend it to all my friends. I recommend it to all my friends. And I was talking to my other batchmates. Kumbaga, how's married life? Sabi ko, bro, I think you should get married too, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just in my honeymoon stage, or I'm in the beginning of my marriage. But it's amazing to wake up, to sleep beside the person that you love the most, and it's amazing. I'm sure all of you can agree. Tama ba?
Yeah. Yes, of course, yeah.
Oh, so it's a blessing, and kumbaga, I found my partner. Kumbaga, there's so many things we could do together, and so many things we could achieve together. Kumbaga.
Ang galing, parang can you consider this one of the best moments of your life?
Of course.
COVID or no COVID.
But it also makes you learn about yourself so much more, and you learn also about humility so much. You're not always right, kumbaga, because the wife is always correct, even though they're not. But yeah, that was a joke. No, but on a serious note, you really learn how to balance and how to just give in, or just how to agree, things like that, and to be more patient and all these things. So right. It's a nice phase, kumbaga.
Yeah, ang sarap naman pakinggan, talagang pag newly married eh. In fact, kahit hindi newly married, every day is diba? Every day is a good day for to rekindle, diba? And to know your spouse better. Right. So, yeah, congratulations, Matteo. Well, again, on the lighter note, maybe I can ask this kay Joey na rin, and sa'yo, Matteo, Okay. Most people are at home now, of course, cooking, like what you mentioned, Matteo, kanina, you're the one cooking, sharing meals and snacks with your family. How do you still keep yourself fit and healthy?
I get up early in the morning, and I'm starting my activities already, kumbaga. For the people, baka may mga tao magsasabi, wow, wala kaming bike, we're not allowed to go out. There's a lot of things to do. There's a lot of different workouts you can do. You can check out online sa YouTube. Dami mga workouts doon, dami mga activities. It's sometimes we think, there's nothing to do, we can't do because we don't have equipment. But there's so much we can do. Especially there's so much with the use of YouTube and all these things. You can just search there, yoga man, stretching, or whatever, man, and it just pops out there, and you can just follow these routines for you and your partners and your family. And I think this is very, very important for everybody. Instead of just waking up and doing nothing and watching TV the whole day, diba? It's very, very important also to keep your immune system up and to keep healthy also. It's very, very important. So yun.
What about you, Paul? Question lang, Paul. Kasi ako, I wonder because, of course, I just transferred to a new house last December. So I think at least I have a big ground na pwede akong mag-create for activity. Pero what about you, Paul? You also transferred to a new house, pero of course, you cannot just go out of your condo. So what's your daily routine right now?
Yeah, the daily routine, actually, kaming tatlo. I have si Paula and si Lynn. We actually do YouTube. So si Paula is the one assigned to look for materials sa YouTube. And we follow it. Doon kami sa harapan ng TV. We follow it. Sometimes it's just cardio, sometimes it's Zumba. Yun nga lang, yung Zumba, hindi ko masunod. And of course, di ba? Medyo hindi ako magaling magsayaw, di ba? But of course, yung Sante Fit Fam din natin, I follow that religiously. Hindi lang ako nagpapakita kasi kung minsan nakakahiya pag hindi ko na nasusundan tao, hindi ko natatapos yung exercise sa pagod. But, tama si Matteo, tama ka. It should be part of life because, being healthy is not just, eating the right food. Being healthy also, dapat nag-exercise ka rin. So,
yeah. And, can I add to that? Because people think also when May 15 ba hanggang May 15 ba tayo?
Well, according to yung last news, hanggang May 15. Pero, of course, we don't know about that.
May 15 or not May 15. For instance, if matanggal na itong lockout, I don't think things will be like before. I think the new normal will be a new normal. We have to realize that na kapag sasabihin nila na May 15 okay na lahat, boom, mag-restaurant tayo, mag-gym na tayo, mag-party tayo. I don't think it's gonna be like that. I think we should be very responsible to still go out there and observe social distancing, wear masks, always wash your hands. All those things that we're doing, we should keep on doing that. Diba? I don't think it will be normal again until there's a vaccine or whatever in the future. But we really have to take care of one another. And it's not just about us, but it's for our family members also. Diba? So we have to be careful. I mean, if you go out doing activities, you come in, you might infect somebody else in your family, your wife, your husband, or whatever. So we really have to be responsible with the situation. And of course, when the lockdown is lifted, kumbaga.
Yeah, so honestly, no one knows talaga what will happen in the coming days. And ako, I understand the position of especially mga heads of the government right now. This is really a challenging day for everyone. It's hard to make a decision. Parang alam mo yung, if you decide to lift down the lockdown or not, parang yun, if you do, damn if you don't. Because whatever that happens, para yung responsibility na sa inyo. It's just the same with, of course, our organization in Sante. Right now, what we're doing also is just like what Matteo is saying. Even the company, we're preparing for what people call as the new normal. But the other day, we formulated a better term. Not the new normal, but we're preparing for a better normal. So we're believing that we can create something better out of this COVID crisis. This is already a given, and we just have to maximize. As I mentioned during our previous meetings, there's always an opportunity behind this crisis, and the challenge always is for us to seize those opportunities. And the only losers during this crisis are the ones who will not learn. So tayo naman as a company, we're learning a lot from the COVID crisis, and we're trying to find out what can be a better normal for everybody. Tama si Matteo, we might not be able to go back to the old usual way of us living our lives, diba? Especially for our business. Before kasi, Matteo, ang usual activity ng mga business, we call our distributors business owners. We treat them as partners already. So their usual activity is we have a training session in the office, so they invite people there, they invite guests, and we do conferences. Pero that activity might not happen in the coming months. Diba? Who would want to go to an office with a crowd of 100 people, diba? Lahat ngayon medyo matatakot eh. Kaya nga medyo importante nga is for us to evaluate the way that we do our business. And of course, Zoom call is just this is just a tool that helps us a lot when it comes to communicating to people. Marami talagang changes na pwedeng mangyari. Okay? Paul, do you have any questions say right now for Matteo?
Right now, yes. What were the things, or what are the things that inspire you to choose the right attitude despite all these crises going on?
What inspires me? Wow.
Yeah, to be in the right frame of mind always, having the right attitude.
I think you have to live by example. No, I have a little brother. I have my wife. If I just wake up and do nothing and be lazy, etc., I think they're gonna tend to follow also, right? Because you're living in one roof together. So I think just being active, and the people I work out with online, my dad, the community, like Sir Joey said, I work with our group, just inspires you every day. You know, it inspires you to work out better, harder, faster, stronger. So things like this. And also talking to frontliners, talking to some members of the army and doctors, etc., and seeing how hard they work and how hard they're there every single day just to keep the peace and order, keep the hospitals going, saving lives. That inspires me alone. That's such a great inspiration. Wow, these people are fighting so hard just to keep people alive, to cure people. I'll give you an example. I have a friend. His name's Doc Ted. He's a doctor. He teaches tactical medicine, meaning he teaches people on what to first aid, etc. in war zones or in war zones. Kumbaga, tactical medicine tawag. He discovered he was positive with coronavirus, I think, a few weeks ago. And what he did while he was in the hospital, he documented every single day of his journey. And it was incredible. It was incredible. I was praying for him every day. I was communicating with him once in a while. Doc Ted, my teacher EMT class, Diane said, sino si Diane? Hi, Diane. Dayan's here.
Dayan,
Ayan.
Manase.
Ayan is one of the attendees.
Doc Ted, Doc Ted's amazing. Anyway, so he documented every day, and it was incredible on how he kept that positivity going on.
Mm-hmm.
If that was somebody, other people, sobrang negative na sila, etc. But Doc Ted kept that positive morale and really fought every single day. And then today he's out. He's still in his quarantine phase, but he's out. He's still posting pictures of him exercising now, talking about his experience, etc. And that's great inspiration. That's an inspiration in life. You cannot stop fighting. There's always something ahead. You always have to go for that. Always keep on going. You cannot stop. Kumbaga, Sante Barley now for this opportunity and like I said nung launching natin, blessing in disguise din talaga na kasama na ako sa pamilya ninyo, no? Like 10 years ago nung nakikita ko lang yung Sante Barley sa mga uniforms ng mga triathlete, sabi ko sa sarili ko, pangarap ko talaga maging endorser man or endorser ng Sante Barley. At nangyari talaga, no? After all these years, nangyari. So maraming salamat sa family ng Sante Barley, sa lahat ng business owners and everything. And Sir Joey and Sir Paul and to the whole Sante Barley team, thank you for making every Filipino's life better, kumbaga. Not just by creating businesses, but also with your product that really boosts their immune system and really takes care of every Filipino. So maraming salamat for that. And also now your mga activities ninyo, yung fitness activities ninyo, yung mga meetings like this, it builds a sense of community and it builds a sense of being as one with all the Sante Barley owners and more importantly with all the Filipinos. So maraming salamat. Secondly, maraming din salamat sa lahat ng frontliners natin, lahat ng mga tao na nandyan sa labas. Doctors, nurses, healthcare workers, people in the hospital, janitors, lahat nandun na sa labas, PNP, AFP, etc., grocery workers, garbage men, yung mga delivery operators, lahat kayo, maraming salamat for what you do. You're not just doing it for your family members, but you're doing it for the whole country. So maraming salamat. And let's just pray. Let's continue praying and thinking positive that we'll all get through this together, because we will. And it's just a matter of time, and we will all see each other in real life soon. No? So maraming salamat, and thank you for the opportunity po. Thank you.
Thank you, Matteo.
And also, I'd like to do a special shout-out sa lahat ng mga business owners natin at lahat ng mga kababayan natin sa Cebu. Mayang hapon sa inyong tanan. At please stay safe, Cebu, dahil mahal ko talaga ang Cebu dahil first home ko ang Cebu, no? So ayo mo tanan. Again, let's be responsible citizens and let's pray for a better tomorrow. So salamat sa inyong lahat. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Matteo. In fact, maraming message dito. Kamusta raw kay Sarah?
Okay naman. Actually, ngayon, anong oras na ba? 2. Kakain na kami after. So, salamat.
Late lunch. Anyway, so I'd just like to thank all of you who watch our Zoom call right now. Siguro shout out lang sa mga partners natin from who are watching right now, no? Partner